All right, you've seen pool cleaners on the channel before, but this is something a little bit different. This is the new item from Beatbot. They're calling this the Beatbot iSkim Ultra. They're claiming the world's first intelligent robotic pool skimmer with ultra cleaning and control performance. This looks a lot like the tech that I've seen that they're using right now to clean up the Los Angeles River down there. It's a catamaran style skimmer with a solar back panel on it. It just goes nuts and goes all over the pool, gets everything out. It's not for everybody, and I try to emphasize this a lot. Not everything we show here is for everyone. Sometimes it's just cool tech to see, but sometimes it might be right for you. They're launching it right now, but you know what? Before I tell you all the details and everything, I want to show you this thing in action, and then we're going to talk about how much it costs, the specifics on the item, and whether it might be for you or not. Honestly, I think for most people, it's not going to be for them, but for the people that this is meant for, this could be a game changer. Okay, setup on this is going to be about as easy as it can get. Comes in a basic brown box. Right here you've got all your accessories. Let's take a look and see what all comes in there. It's going to give you the whole list right up front, but there you've got your manual and all that kind of stuff. This is one where you do definitely want to read the manual before you just kind of go off on your own. Just make sure you're covering all the bases and get everything done. Comes with some accessories and tools there, especially also one of the people ask me about a lot, which is the hook, who's going to show you here in just a second. And this attaches to the pole, like if you have the regular pool pole that has the skimmer and all this stuff in it, it just attaches to that, and that adds for easy retrieval if it happens to stop in the middle of the pool or if you have a hard time bending down and getting it out of the pool. As far as the unit itself, it comes pretty much pre-assembled. There's only one thing you got to add. We're going to show that in a minute. All you got to do is basically unwrap it, set it up. It's not quite set it and forget it, but here is the unit itself. It's a good looking unit, nice huge solar panel. We're going to talk about the specs on the solar panel later, but the thing you do need to install here is the crystal clear water unit. This it uses shells to clarify the water as it goes through and skims the water. So you have the regular filter basket and this as well.
Clarifying agent kit installed.
Now comes the easy part, setting up the connection there to the app on your phone. Of course, you have to download the app first. Press the button, then you're going to hear the 5 words every man wants to hear.
The robot is turned on.
Here we go.
Ready for network setup. Clarifying agent kit installed.
All right, and at this point, we're ready to launch. Now, it's going to go around and it's going to find all the edges of the pool first. There's no way to pre-map it. Some of the robot mowers I've looked at, you can do that. This, you're just going to put it in there, let it go to town, and it's going to do the whole circumference, if you would, of the pool. While it's doing that, it's using those side scrubbers there to clear the edge, pick up all the debris. Once it's finished, once it's done the whole pool, now it's going to sit there and go, okay, I know where I am, I know what I'm about. Let's get to business here, and it's going to use an S pattern configuration to swim through the pool using those propellers you saw at the back and pick up all that debris. As you can see, there was a ton of debris. There'd recently been a small windstorm. There's a lot of them in that part of Vegas. And that's why a skimmer like this is really helpful. Your basic skimmer is nice for daily maintenance kind of stuff if you live in an area where you don't get a ton of wind and debris like that. But for places like this, maybe South Florida, other places, high wind, lots of debris, that's where this kind of skimmer really comes into play. Also, I can see it on above ground pools and other pools that aren't going to have that kind of standard skimmer attachment. Then once the skimmer finishes its job, it's going to come back to the edge of the pool and get ready for pickup. It can park itself, or you can actually tell it to retrieve, I believe, with the app. But there it is, ready to go. Now, let's see how much it had in the filter. Again, the filter, one press button, easy to remove. There you can see it picked up in just an hour there. It picked up a ton of stuff. And as you can see, the pool, crystal clear afterwards. All right, let's talk about some of the key points on this. Automatic and natural water for clarification system. That's their clear water system, that blue module that pops in there. It's made with, get this, it's made with natural shells. I believe it's like crab shells and stuff. So basically, it's using the same kind of concept that reefs use to clean the ocean. So it's completely natural. It's not toxic. It goes through there. The shells absorb all the other stuff that's in your pool and leave a nice, clean, not oily, kind of residuey, kind of almost like a silky feeling kind of water behind it. Really nice feel. The app remote control lets you get in there, lets you schedule it. It does voice broadcasts. It will tell you what it's doing, so you don't even need the app necessarily. You can hear it talk to you and tell you what's going on. It has precise surface and edge cleaning here with 20 sensors all around the product. We showed you some of them in the video there. It's got 7 highly efficient motors for obstacle handling. So it's got the motors on the back for propelling it. It's got the ones up front. It's got the internals. It's got all of that there to keep it going, keep it stable, and let it just do its job. Superior debris removable with dual side brushes. You saw it in action. Now, this is down in Vegas at my son's pool, and they're on the south side of town. They get just ridiculous winds out of the desert, and a lot of that is all these needles and leaves and stuff that just get blown across the pool each and every day. Something like this lets it go in. It's got a 9-liter filter basket, one-touch removal on the basket. You saw how easy it was to take it out, empty it out, put it back in. And then on top of that, it's got the side brushes, the dual side brushes spinning, trying to pull everything in. It scrapes the side wall of the pool. As you saw before, there was a ton of stuff in the pool. When he pulled it out, it was crystal clear. And it's got a 24-watt solar panel on top of it. So especially when you're down south, throw it out there. I mean, you can charge it. If you want to run it at night, you can charge it. You can plug it in, let it go at night. But you know what? I say just leave the thing in there and let it do its job. And I almost forgot, 14 leading certifications and a 2-year warranty come with this. Now, here's the question. Who is this for? Well, if you've got a smaller pool, you don't get a lot of dust and debris, you got a good skimming unit and stuff like that, it's probably not for you. But I'll tell you what, I had a huge above ground pool when we lived in California, and it did not come with a skimmer. Now, we tried installing some aftermarket skimmer kind of devices. They never worked right. I could totally see anybody with a decent sized above ground pool using this as a great way to keep it clean. Skim the top of it, get all the leaves, all the debris off of it, just always leaving it essentially pool ready for whenever you're ready to swim. And then there's other people, like, as I said, people in Florida. I got a buddy who's got a pool in Florida. He saw this and he was like, dude, he's like, I need one of those for my pool, because he's near the coast and he's always getting leaves and stuff blown into his pool, and his regular skimmer just can't keep up. You guys tell me, is this something that would be useful for your pool, or is this something you think is something you're going to pass on? And if so, why? What doesn't work for you? Because as I said, I don't think it's for everyone, but I do think that there are some niches here and there where this is actually going to be a real win. As I said, like, for places that get a lot of dust and a lot of leaves blown in, as well as for above ground pools. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. While you're down there, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash the subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.